Excuse me 1 second.
Yeah.
I didn't get that when you described.
The yellow?
Yeah.
All right, so when you really shouldn't be stopping your fueling until it hits yellow, unless someone else is telling you to do that. All right, so it'll be green when it's fueling. That means you had a good fueling session, it's going. Yellow means you're done.
Gotcha.
All right.
If it wasn't like this, you try the bus to start, it won't start because it has sensor here. Make sure it's match up down there and make sure it's properly closed. If it's hanging, but it shows on the dashboard, fuel door, that means this one. Until that closed, the bus won't start. Then pull the box. After you pull the box, make sure you put it back in and bring it over here. Put it upside down, in, and turn it back here. Make sure all the way down, otherwise it's going to be messed up. And close that all the way up. Give them a few seconds so all the bills and money can drop down. Then come back. Lift it up, pull it. Then you put it back in.
All the way up, find the groove.
Put it straight.
You guys want to try it?
Lift it.
Let's try it.
Down.
Yeah, we got a crane up there.
And don't slam this. If you slam this, the motor will be broke. Just push it and push and hold it a little bit.
It's just locked.
Close. Then there is RF here. The downloads, it will show you. It says RF transfer. If the document transfers through the computer back and forth. Once it's complete here, you're gonna come over there to the computer. And make sure you check the screen. Right here. The download is not completed. It's working on it. We have to wait until that's complete before we move the bus. No, it's gonna. The bus already done. It takes a few seconds to show up on the computer.
We don't move the bus until that has a green
Until that has complete green. See, it's done.
Okay.
Now it's done. If the fuel is finished, you can take the bus.
What did you do? I missed when you got off the bus and came over. What did you do?
Just check this. This is the bus
So it
number.
automatically is up?
Yeah, it's automatic. As soon as you probe, the bus number shows up here. And then all this, if it has that X, means the download is on process.
Right.
And the upload too. So we have to make sure that completed.
So you don't have to do anything here.
Nothing.
It just automatically does it.
When you first come in, okay, when you first come in, if it's dark, you can just press any button. The login is coming. You have to put garage, G-A-R-A-G-E. That's the password. And press enter. You're gonna have this screen up. Garage.
I'm sorry.
When you come here, just press any button, and then once you got the lock screen, it says password. Put garage, G-A-R-A-G-E. Garage.
Lowercase.
All lowercase.
Okay.
Then hit enter. You're gonna have this screen, so that you're gonna stay and make sure you check every time the probe. You do probing, make sure that probe is completed with all 3 check marks. If you got the 3 check marks on the computer, it's good to go. The bus can move.
I got the check marks in there, but I
Yeah,
missed
this is
that.
already done. Yeah.
Why are these?
Once you finish fueling, you can move.
Why are these?
Right? As long as the 3 checks are there, though, right?
Only those 3 checks.
Right.
The IR, the download, and the upload.
Agony. What are these?
This one was yesterday because the system had issues. That's why the download and upload didn't went through. So whenever it didn't went through, we're gonna have to check either the fare box or the system. Mostly, if we have this much done this time, the system is okay.
When you pull up to the wash, there's another light indicator here. If that's red, you cannot enter. All right? So as soon as I put it back in on, you'll see that will go green. As soon as the bus passes the first sensor, that is going to go from green to red to let the next bus behind him know not to enter. All right. These are the close signs we were talking about. So right now they're only visible at night. We're working on that, but if Agony or someone from maintenance or somebody else were to shut the unit down and want to close the door and tell you don't use this, you're going to see that it's lit up as closed, which means if you try to fuel in this lane, you're going to have to back up because there's no going through it. All right, so when you pull in, you need to be watching out for the hostlers, which will already know what's going on most likely. So you need to make sure that you double check the close signs to make sure that they're not on. And they may determine not to use them, you know, depending on how efficient they think they are.
But the thing you need to remember is we're not by our land use.
Yes, we're a non-backup site. So that means no backup. Seconds to get through. All right. Once you see the red, actually once you get in the brushes, you need to really start slowing down and letting the brush go thing. When you see that go red, you're going to stop. All right. And then act light. That brush is going to start to wrap around the back as you inch forward. All right. You're going to let the first one wrap around. You need to look in your mirror to watch for it. You're going to watch the left one wrap around, hit you, go forward. You'll watch the right. If you go too fast, the back brush will miss the bumper tire. Alright, so you won't get it clean. It's going to pull forward, then it's going to indicate right here, which is going to clean, which is really what cleans the front of your windshield, high pressure wash. It's also going to indicate the bottom, which is going to wash your undercarriage and your wheels, or your inside your hub. You're going to pull through, and then this will be your last right here, and then you're going to hit a this is where you really want to take time to do right now, how much water you can. The reason being, you don't want to trap all of that, rest of that fluid that's coming all down the side. Alright? Or out in the street. You also have 2 power washers that should be unplugged when not used. They're just plugged in right now because the contractor wants to show us that they work. But when you guys actually take over and start washing, those should not be plugged in. The reason being, we don't want water to
I am. So is that constantly recirculated water?
Huh?
Is that water just constantly recirculated? Is that how they do it? Man, so it's just it's looking good. It's looking real good.